going to start with a wet sponge, and I'm going to start with the, actually let me find the dirtier set of potter's tools. So usually these should be coming right out of off of the potter's wheel area, and they should be covered with wet clay, so I'm just going to wet them quickly. So usually what I would do if you're bringing it over, just fill it up quickly with water so the tools can start to soak. And then I would pour the tools out in the sink. You want to be careful because it has the needle tool in there, which is going to be sharp. You want to clean the container that the tools came in. So you're just trying to use a sponge to get as much of the clay, if there's any on there, and there usually will be because the potter's wheel is messy. You get that clean, and then you do the tools one at a time and just wipe those, get all the clay off. Always put them back so that the pointed side is down when you're putting them back in the container. But these can actually go in still wet and dry in here. And then they could go right in the closet. You want to make sure it has all of the tools that it's supposed to have. This one's got a few extras that I'm going to pull out and make sure that I've got the right ones. The tools are numbered so that each set has the right amount. If your tool set seems to be missing something, that's one way to know, but if it has things from another set, I'm going to try to separate them out. So this should be primarily set number 4. There are things from set number 3 in here that I'm going to move out of the way because they don't need to be part of set 4. Alright, so now these tools have been cleaned pretty well. Just do a little extra with the sponge just in case. It's very often easier to clean clay tools with a sponge than just plain hands. I'm going to show you what goes in the potter's wheel kit as well. So you start off with the numbered container with the kit. You're going to have a double-ended loop tool. One end is going to be rounder and the other will be flatter. You have a needle tool. Point down always, so if somebody's reaching in, they don't end up getting stabbed. Wire cutting tool. I have new wire ones that I just got, so they should all have an actual wire rather than the string. Metal rib tool, a wooden rib tool, a wooden cutoff tool, a larger loop tool with just a single loop, and then a sponge. And that's it. These can actually now go right back up into the closet, into the containers, and be ready to use. So that's one set.